boop 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 doo. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? They feeling good? They feeling swell? They feeling swell? Yep, I'm feeling swell past me. Time to just send all of these things. I don't know if this does anything, but I'm doing it anyway. Because if I get into the routine of it, and then I actually do get to a point where I'm relatively popular, I'll already have the routine in place, so it won't feel as bad. Anyway, it's the blimmin' weekend, which means two things. One, sadly, that means that it's the end of streams for me for this week. But two, it means that the weekend has started, which is great if you're working or in school. And it means more Final Fantasy XIV, which means more of us potentially completing it. It could complete today. It could complete tomorrow. It could never complete. That's very unlikely, though. I've got this lovely cat here that you can actually see for once. It's very rare for you actually to be able to see Safi. Oh, aren't you the cutest thing imaginable? There's a lot of people playing today. Oh, it's because it's the event, isn't it? Oh, did that appear on my screen? Hold on a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. I've just got to go into... Okay, we're going to move this to here, and then we're just going to put it on streamer mode, and we're just going to email streamer mode. Cool. Cool. We're good. We're back. You know, can I turn this to borderless windowed? I've never checked. System config. Borderless windowed, please. Cool. Right. Everybody's here except for Thancred and Yastola, but that's beside the point. Let's-a go. I know we're in a hurry to set off. God, can I do that again? I know we're in a hurry to set off, but before we do, I need to address my people. The peace we swore to uphold has been shattered. They need to understand what's happening and how we intend to fix it. So I want to call an assembly at the Winged Walk and assure them that all will be well. But as shaken as they are, I don't know how many will come. It's those who are most distressed that truly need to hear your words. If you'd like, I shall seek out such souls and encourage them to attend. I'll help too. This is an important step in the city's recovery. Care to join us, Notta? Of course, the twins, the Terror Twins. While you handle that, Erenville and I will go see to provisions for the expedition. Thank you. I'll go ahead and have the Landsguard announce the address. People must first know that there's going to be one before they can decide whether or not they want to hear it. If you want, if you could see to the Resplendent quarters in the Bayside Bevy, Alice and I will split the rest of the city between us. Sure. What did I get here? Sky Deep earrings that are completely useless. Get this out of here. Get this out of here. Eat this muffin. Right, let's go. What are you doing, you Stola and Gratahan? It's something like that. Ooh, you're a cute cat. Sorry, I'm always going to be mentioning my cat because I like giving her attention. Can I do a 360? I didn't jump off. Let's try that again. Ow. That didn't really work. I can't spin my thing fast enough. I've been seeing this. I swear I've been seeing that guild around for ages. Like, just the occasional person's like, yeah, they're part of that guild. They're just there. Aether Shard, I would wish to go to the Resplendent quarters. Don't you run off randomly. Give me some heads up before you do it. Wow, to get somewhere in the capital like this, you were done pretty well for yourself. If Turiel falls to the enemy, what will happen to us, to our homes, our farms, everything we worked so hard to build? Lives and communities and histories all reduced to ash by those merciless villains. I heard Val Wuklamad is planning to address the people, but what's the point? What can she and her brother possibly have to say? Really? The Dawn Servants have a plan already? They've lost so much, yet they're prepared to carry on? And standing around worrying about what's to come will change nothing. It would be a lie to say I'm hopeful for the future, but I will go to hear what they intend to do. Good. Hello, level-headed resident. I still can't believe we were attacked. For a mercy, my family was spared, but I don't know what I would have done had they come to harm. I understand Val Wuklamad is going to make an address soon. I'll be there, of course. Please, leave me, P. My father is gone. Leave me to mourn. Gulul Jaja is slain, and yet Val Wuklamad and Valkonar still fight for our nation, for us. Very well, if they would speak, the least I can do is listen. There's one. Cheerful? Checking on everyone, are you? No, the city definitely seen better days, but we can only spare so much time for mourning. Only by looking to the future can we overcome this crisis, and we'll all need to do our part. I have no doubt Val Wuklamad and Val Conahar will share similar sentiments at their address. No, not the alpaca herder. It's not safe here, not anymore. I could try to leave Tural, but where else is there to go? You look like a well-travelled sort. Please, I can't stay here, but I fear nowhere in Tural is beyond the enemy's reach. What of the lands across the salt? Oh, they're okay. I'd go to Ishgard if I was you. I know. Even if I ran, I know I'd regret it in the end. I love Tural, this is my home, and I know the Dawn Servants would give their lives to defend us. I will put my faith in them and listen to what they have to say. Right, where to next? Over there. Got it. Wait, is there a crystal really close to there? Yes, there's one literally in it. This is going surprisingly well. I'll be honest, I understand they're trying to set the tone. I never really rated these ones. It's not nearly as bad, but these kinds of missions where it's just a bunch of people and you talk to them and they're like really depressing, I'm just like, eh. There was one in the patch quests after Realm Reborn where you're literally moving bodies and that's all you're doing, and that one's the worst offender. That one just felt useless and slow. Hey, whatever it is, I don't have time. I have to finish repairing this cart. There's only so much I can carry on my back when those hollow devils come again, and I need to be ready. Val Wuklamad and Val Conahar mean well, but they're young and inexperienced. They can barely look after themselves. If they were to survive, I don't know if we can count on them. If we're to survive, sorry. They're going to strike back at the enemy, so they resolve to face this. Maybe it's too early to be thinking of running. Alright, I'll go and hear their address. That's a incredible top hat on that blimmin' little guy there. I need to stock up on food and medicine as much as I can, and what else is there? I can't afford to forget anything. Sorry, miss, but I'm busy. Too much to do, too little time. There's no telling when those stone men will return. I have to get out of here, find somewhere safe. Val Wuklamat wishes to speak to us? Perhaps she has a plan, then. I suppose there's no harm in hearing what she has to say. Do you like that guy? That guy was... I'm going to say everything slightly... weirdly. Fuck. I can't deal with that. That's me putting it here. Whew. Cleaning up is tiring work. You've been busy helping as well, I'm guessing. Right now it's tough for everyone, but if Turial won't succumb to this, with a new Dawn servants to protect and lead us, we'll get through it together. Yeah, I didn't think he would. Restful is kind of a generally good thing. I can't leave now. What if those soldiers come back? And what of those strange machines looming overhead? Gods, I have so many questions. I see. It would put my mind at ease to learn something. Anything of the threat we face. Alright then. I'll go to the Winged Walk. Thank you. I feel better already, and likely better still once I hear what the Dawn Servants have to say. Where's the Winged Walk? Boop. Oh, it's right there. Or at least that's where they want me to go. Ninja, Viper. Technically of a ninja. Technically. I haven't used it in a while. I think that was my not Shadow Run. Instantly I go to Shadow Run. Shadowbringer class was the ninja. At least for half of it. I just find Samurai just so good. It looks like you've brought more people. Alisei has actually returned ahead of you, but upon hearing that you were still out, she decided she was unsatisfied with her efforts and left again. I like the weapon though. This weapon's cool. My apologies for involving you in all in Tural's affairs. We are simply helping dear friends in need. Having travelled to the lands of Tural, sharing the rich culture of your people, I can see it in no other way. What's more, Zarul Jar and his army poses a threat not only to Tural, but to the star as a whole. Gosh, thank you for the follow, Sarah Robe 24. I really need to turn that down because it surprises me every time I hear it. We will stand with you to protect what you hold dear. Thank you. I don't know why, I like giving him a deeper voice. I don't expect you've had much, if any, rest. How are you holding up? I'm fine, thanks to a little encouragement from Notta. You don't need to worry about me either. Whatever weariness I feel is no match for my desire to protect my friends. Sorry, my people. We will restore peace to the nation and preserve our father's legacy. And it begins by speaking to the people from our hearts. Right. We need to see to a few things first, but feel free to go ahead to the plaza and wait. Hey, Estola, what do you think of these people? Their father raised them well. That he did. I can't believe you missed him. Their father was so cool. So cool. Why? Why do what you did? Why? What do you get? Oh, it's so annoying. Why didn't I interfere? Why didn't they have it where I could interfere? You know, this seems like it's a lot of people, but actually it's not a lot of the races. You don't see a lot of the Pelu Pelu or the Hanu Hanu here. Like, there's the occasional one that you see, but not a load. Oh, yeah, I'm doing well, thanks for asking.
Namachi, are you all right?
Yes, don't worry. I'm ready for it. The fear, and sadness, and anger. Everything.
You know what this... Sorry to cut it off in literally while a big cutscene's happening. You know what this really needs? It needs a little button here that I can click that speaks the name to me. Because I'm so bad with names, and I would really like to actually use the names that they've come up with, but I just can't pronounce them. And my memory is so like scatterbrained that I try and get it into my mind, and unless like I get some sort of link to it, so like maybe there'll be a famous scene where they say the name, or maybe there'll be like a easy, like, I think the word's portmanteau to like learn their names. I always get them wrong. I always do it. I still don't say his name correctly. I call him
I
Konoha.
am the reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
Like, I still call him Konoha, and I think he's not called Konoha. He's called, like, Kona, or something. I could be wrong with that pronunciation as well. Ooh, I like the different coloured skin Hrothgar.
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack.
You know what, I'm going to turn this up. You guys need to see it on full blast. Hear this on full blast.
He challenged the enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor. And for a moment, we believed he had won.
He did win. They cheated.
But wielding an unknown power, his foe returned from death and struck him down. I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering.
Okay, that's a bit iffy. He came back alive. You could have interfered. It would have saved his life. I'm sorry, Wooklamat, that's not an excuse. It wasn't an excuse for me either.
Many of you have suffered terribly. You've taken wounds. You've lost friends and family.
My stream is going okay. This stream in general has only kind of just started, so I can't really say anything about this stream, but generally, streaming's going good. I'm having a load of fun.
As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel.
You haven't even seen the bunny people in this area. You saw a couple of them there.
And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zoralsha.
Zorolcha?
Oh, damn, was that not
true.
Common
I
Nellis?
saw him!
We believe he staged the attack from Yasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well.
Oh, Emerville.
But mark my words, I won't let Zoralja torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
Okay, but don't needlessly risk your life.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
How the hell do you think the Wooklamat could hear you from up there? I mean, we can't do anything. We've got no flying vehicles. Come on, Wooklamat, say something.
The enemy is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing.
True.
That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zoralja and put an end to it all.
Sorry, I don't really understand what you've put there. By the way, so I create ask something. Do you do like overlays and stuff? Is that what you're trying to say? You know, overlays, emotes, and all that. If so, I'm not interested. I've got no interest in overlays, emotes, or any of those kinds of things. I'm not even thinking about those kinds of things until, or not until, if I ever get to the point where I'm, you know, actually making money from this, then all that money will go to overlays and stuff like that. At the moment, I'm obviously not making any money on this because I don't have consistent viewership. So I'm not interested in any sort of like overlays or remotes or anything like that.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm. We swear to you.
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
So the resolve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses. Needless to say, you can count on my sword. Dural's my home, and I'll do my part for it.
Hey, Buckle Jaw, I knew you were good.
Hear, hear, brother.
Yeah.
That makes two of us. Or was that two of we? Never mind that. What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? Or will you do your part and fight?
Good on you, Buckle.
We fight! We fight! We're two Leolans because we're united! We'll stand with you and weather this storm!
Nice.
He's right. This is our nation, and it falls to us to protect it.
Your voice is incredible, Tonawatu Onlooker. Just a heads up, you got a great voice. Get into voice acting.
We'll fight too, for Tuliolal.
Maybe less you, although I like the accent.
Me too, me too.
We're all together in this.
Cool, you're all cool. Sorry if you hear any banging, by the way. There's nothing I can do about that.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We've already learned much about our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky.
You're gonna have to get some flying implement. I had dragons when I fought
with our
them.
countrymen and our allies from afar. We're stronger than we dare to hope.
I had dragons last time I fought aerial enemies. Admittedly, the aerial enemies...
Let us show the enemy the might of Tuli Yolal.
In Venice, the enemies were also dragons. God, look, I love this game, and I love the story, but it is a bit jarring.
You are the beating heart of our nation, each and every one of you.
It is a bit jarring when you see the obvious same model over and over again.
Uncertain days lie ahead, but for now, I ask you to persevere, to go about your lives as you always do.
No, I'm good, thank you. I'm good, thanks. Sarah, I'm not interested in buying anything at the moment, but thank you for the offer. As I said before, I'm waiting to buy anything, and if I make any money from this, that will go into buying stuff. But at the moment, I'm obviously not making any money from this, and so I'm not interested in buying anything at the moment. But when I do want to buy something, I'll make sure to keep you in mind. I literally have a list of the people who have come in and asked me, and then I've cut off a couple that were not that good, and so I will add you to that list of people that I will have a look at when I want to get artwork done. If you want to put any of your like socials or something in the chat, I will add that to the list, and then when it gets to the point where I'm buying something, I will consult that list.
Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials. And when the time comes, we will strike. Tuliyola will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
Nice, he's got the people on his side. Listening to Wuklamat and Konahar, I was reminded of my time in the First. While the Exarch was no king, I found myself speaking before the people of the Crystarium in like manner, and through their deeds they answered me. I don't give out my Discord. If you've got a Twitter, if you've got an Instagram, if you've got a website, I'll have a look at that. But I don't give out my Discord. I had too many people that were harassing me through it. So yeah, if you've got any form of social media, I will have a look at. But I don't give out my Discord. The people of Tural, too, will rise to the occasion. This I can tell. Oh, it's another... Oh, let me go into my armory chest again. Beat. What, there's a spot for it? Oh, right, I haven't opened the thing. Alright, let's have a look at the feet. What will it change to? Oh, that's significantly better, actually. I do prefer that. But yeah, if you want me to have a look at your work, anything other than Discord, I'll have a look at. I don't give out my Discord. With the hour of departure... Let's try that again. Well, the hour of departure is at hand. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. I, for one, would like to see the dome firsthand. We set forth as soon as everyone is ready. I will inform Wuklamat that... There you are! Ah, Lamati. We were just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave? Yeah, Did you not listen? I'm sorry, did it not come through? I don't give out my Discord. If you have any other social media, I will look at that. I don't give out my Discord. So if you have... Please, if you want me to look at it, post anything that isn't Discord, and I will have a look at it. But please, do not ask me this again. Anything other than Discord, I'm good. I don't like giving out my Discord, so anything other than Discord. I am seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given up hope. It was all the encouragement I could ask for. Right, let's get going. We'll leave for Zaktoral Skygate. From the Zaktoral Skygate. God, I can't speak. Zaktoral Skygate. Yeah, that's better. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Everyone's here? Good. This is it, my friends. We strike down Zarul Jar and secure peace for Turial. We'll be passing through the Shalonia, where there have been reports of enemy movement, so stay sharp. It's fine. They've got the sheriff, if that's the place I'm thinking of. Pardon me. Oh god, there is a lot of ships. The Land's God have told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession and took to looming overhead. Sarah, I'm going to turn this down. Sarah, I'm going to give you one chance here. One more chance. I have said explicitly now, twice, that I do not want to give out my Discord. That I do not want to give it out because I've been harassed before, and so I've made it a blanket policy. I will not give it out. If you have any sort of social media other than that, Instagram, Twitter, a website, you know, even Blue Sky, I'm on Blue Sky, I will have a look at it. I'm not giving out my Discord. I hope you understand this, but if you post another thing asking me to give me your Discord, another thing asking for my Discord ID, I will temporarily time you out. I hope you understand this. I'm trying to be as cut and dry about this as I possibly can. And I do want to support small artists when I have the money and I feel it's appropriate to buy artwork. So I would I would add you to a list if you do give me any of the other social medias, but I do not give my Discord out. Please respect that, and just, if you don't have anything other than Discord, then I'm sorry I can't look at your stuff. But if you have anything other than Discord, I'll have a look at it. Indeed, and while they haven't taken any aggressive action, I want to see how things are in the area before moving on. We'll be passing a few settlements on the way to the Shalunia station. It's the perfect opportunity to look around. In that case, Notta and I know a few locals who can help. Then let's divide into two groups. Erenville, Alisei and Notta will come with me to inquire with the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you can go to inspect the dome. Very well. Understood. Once everyone is finished, let us reconvene at the station. I kind of wanted to see the dome as well, but okay. We can start with Hunshatwi. That's where the Dust Watch is based, if I remember correctly. You do. The Sheriff Kamaka should be able to tell us a few things. Right. Bow, 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 bow. Let's have a look. Okay, we're going that way. Do. Hopefully they've done some, I guess, gutting of the Dust Watch to get rid of some of the people that were... Because I refuse to believe it was just one guy. One guy was able to run this whole operation that was, like, terrorizing the whole of this sort of city and the other city. There must have been a couple others. Oh, it's you two. And I'll be Val Wuklamat as well. You're the Sheriff of the Dust Watch, yes? What's the situation here? Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships give us a shock when they first appeared, but they've been floating there holding position. That said, I've seen some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to the extent we can, but we're spread thin and haven't looked in on the springs yet. Apparently mechanical soldiers were seen in the vicinity. What if this is true, then the people they are in danger. I worry about the other township as well. If the rest of you could head to the springs, I'll pay a visit to Mewatson. I'll accompany you, Erenville. See you all in a while. Just me and Wuklamat, eh? Oh, interesting. I don't think I want to teleport. I know the teleport is technically quicker, but I don't know. Exploring some of these areas just feels like it might be nice to do, honestly. Taking it slow and steady is never a bad thing, you know? Do. I'm just gonna go enough into here to get this map fragment. Come on. There. Oh no, the slug is following me. Sorry, it's a worm, not a slug. I'd make an argument that if it's got hands, it's not a worm. And I can see those little hands. This is a centipede. That is a centipede if I ever saw one. If I was going to classify it as anything, you know? Do. Bow, na. This place I feel like we didn't explore enough, if I'm being completely honest. I know we did a story here, but it's like here and the lizard place specifically. I just feel like we just didn't explore enough of the place for it to feel like we got the most out of it. Like this place we only really explored the cities and that was really it. And all clear this way. Pardon me. The mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. Still, we should talk to the locals. Let's each make rounds and see what we can learn. Do. I mean, if the mechanical things haven't attacked, and all that they've had is the ships above, honestly, they're probably fine. Right? How are you doing, clerk? Oh, you're the one who helped us the other day. Walika and the others are out investigating, and they've confirmed that Niwaki is safe. It was after the train had begun its journey here and the dome appeared. Those who were riding the train then are fine, but we don't know what became of those who disbarked. What a mess! And just after we finished fixing the tracks. I wonder if that explosion thing was a deliberate attack by, like, the Native American equivalents that we saw, or whether it was just explosions that came from this whole thing happening with the ships and everything. The mechanical soldier shows no sign for life. It appears to have been run through with a polearm. Wow, I did not expect a polearm to be used in this It's bloody Estinian, isn't it? It's Estinian. Estinian's here and he killed one of them. Notta, you came. As you can see, we're doing alright. After the ships appeared in the sky, soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the city. But to our surprise and relief, a traveller came along and dealt with them all in a flash. I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Shame I never had the chance to ask his name. We're all safe thanks to him, but I can't say the same for those in that city. We haven't heard from any of them there. I hope Namaka is safe. As well. Same difference. Boom, ba-do-do-do, bam. Okay, Wuklemat, what did you learn? You heard about the spearmen as well? There couldn't be anyone else. What's this? Someone spreading more gossip about me? No, there's Estinian. Talk of how I saved the town travels faster, ha. That's not to discount the help of my friend here, of course. We gave those machines a real beating. I thought you'd come sooner or later. Do you know what's happening? So you were indeed the one keeping the people safe. Thank you. Think nothing of it. The automata aren't particularly strong. But are the rumors true? Garul Jar Jar is slain? I'm afraid so. Garul Jar used some dirty trick to get the better of him. We'll make him pay for what he's done, mark my words. You're going to help her, I assume? Of course. I see. With your contingent, you won't lack for strength, in which case I will remain here and keep an eye on things. That helps us more than you know. I'll send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact him. Konoha, brother? Wait a second, you're the Vow of Resolve? I am, and you're Zakoa, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone here safe. Absolutely. If more of those hollow men show up, I'll send them packing. I'm the fastest gun in Charleone. After all, Notta can attest to that. You were certainly fast, mate. Glad to hear it. We'll leave Charleone in your capable hands. Let's go patrolling right away, then. What about your two friends? Stay safe out there, and don't do anything reckless. Or am I kidding? Wasted words, eh? Just do what comes naturally. You know it. Right then, it's time that we headed to the station and join the others. I think we kind of did need a Stinian, though, if we're being honest. Sorry, I keep looking at myself in the preview mirror and thinking like, oh damn, what am I doing? I'm not looking right. I look so bored. You know, all the stupid things you think about yourself. Do you like how I keep putting these predictions in my like stream titles and stuff? And realistically, none of them have been right. I've been like, oh, we'll end today. Oh, we'll go here. Oh, we'll go that. We just don't. Oh good, everyone's safe. Thanks to Estinian, there will be no casualties to speak of in Shalonia. The Headsvar was safe as well. At the very least, there was no sighting of the soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? It is composed of exceedingly high concentrations of lightning energy. To even touch the barrier would prove fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all caution. Then how are we supposed to get inside? If Sir Jar and his army emerge from within, there ought to be an entrance. An entrance, you say? It just so happens we might have an inkling where one is. These are the engineers of Zactoral Railing, which operates the train between Charleone and Yasulian. Yasulinai, I don't know what it says. We went out to recover the train. We had ourselves a look at the dome through a telescope. It was then that we saw it. A large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edges. You're telling us part of it is inside and part of it is outside? That seems to be the case, yes. Well, we only observed from afar. The soldiers were coming and going from it. From that, I'd say it serves as a passage between the outside world and whatever's inside. But as you'd expect, the area was heavily defended. It won't be easy to get near. Do you know what became of the passengers who went to that city? Wuklamat's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Namika. What? I'm afraid not. Only those passengers who were heading back here were accounted for. I can say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived in the city. But when that big tremor struck not long after we left the station, I hit the emergency brakes and looked back, and all I could see was that dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds, eh? Ram the train in. Assuming the fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we reach it undetected. I don't care if we're detected. I say we smash our way through. Smash our way inside. Despite how it sounds, I actually gave this some thought. Zeroljar wants me to prove that I'm father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Torial. By charging in head-on, I make my intentions plain as day, and doing so keeps his eyes on me. A bold strategy, I like it. Of course, your plan will be no good if you're cut down before you reach the base. What you need is something that'll get you there quick and break through the defaces with a single decisive blow. And we have just that. Since the tracks go straight through to the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, load her with all the fuel she can carry, and send her hurling at it to explode on impact. Who's going to be driving it? I guess you don't need to have any driver. Chief, have you gone insane? You were just saying how relieved you were the train's in one piece, and now you want to turn it into a bomb? The train's not important. Our dream was to have a railroad running from coast to coast, remember? If these invaders have their way, there may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. Is that what you want? It's a sacrifice we have to make. Those good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside that dome and put a stop to all of this. The least we can do is help them. But Chief... Listen, no matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fail, we can always get back up. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train. So have faith and quit your complaining. But what if we fail really, really hard? There's no getting back up if we're dead. No one's dying on this train. I'll see to it myself. I'll see to it myself. Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip. We'll need to jump off at the last moment if we don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. You all right with that? Of course. There's no change in your mind, is there? Just promise me you'll be careful out there, honey. Oh, they're together. We'll keep your wife safe, we promise. I'll hold you to that. Can't start a family business without her, much less a family. Much less of a family. It'll be a lie to say the loss of the train doesn't concern me. But with good friends and my loving wife beside me, that's all I really need in the end. That's a death flag if I ever saw one. Luckily, I don't think you're actually gonna die, though. Well, at least it'll go down as a legendary train that saved Taral. That it will, but first we've got work to do, so she'll look the part. Yeah, let's do this. All right. Other things that are appropriate to say in this moment. I don't know much about Magitech, but if there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. We'll keep that in mind. If any of you are willing and able to lend a hand, there's much work that needs to be done. Over at the storehouse. Over at the storehouse, maybe? Baby? It seems we have a path forward. I believe this is a good time for me to return to Turial and inform Konar of the situation. I shall return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. The dome's elemental aspects is similar to that of the gate in the Golden City. If we can identify a connection, we may learn something of use in our fight. It'll be one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. That's still enough people for us to have a small party. Wooklamat, Kryl, Alisei, the Crystal Exarch, that I always get your name badly, so I call you the Crystal Exarch. Even only just having met them, I can see how important the train is to Wawika and the engineers. We can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. I thought you were talking about my other friends, the other Scions. While I have no objections to the plan itself, I have one concern. How can we be certain Zarul-Jar will not strike Turial in retaliation? I considered the possibility, but when my brother told me to come and prove myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Turial, and it will give him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not there. No, he'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him so he can crush us and prove his strength. Indeed, if anything, we're more likely to put Turial in danger by not taking the fight to him. So we indulge Zarul-Jar, at least until Turial has shored up its defences. Right, we'll charge him from the front and keep his eyes on us. During which time Konar will find a way to fortify Turial. If you believe this is the best course of action, then we shall trust in your judgment. I expect there'll be no small amount of enemy resistance, but we will do all in our power to assist them. Assist you. Thank you. I thought for a second there you were trying to go against me. Well, time is of the essence. Let's go and see what's left to be done for the train. Right, let's go see what needs to be done. Please say you're done. And you're not going to send me on a mission to randomly get metal planks? Looks like the work is getting underway. We'll finish in no time at all. So what can we do to help? No need to hold back. As I understand it, the two of you made your fair share of craftsmen during the Rite of Succession? Would you happen to know a few willing to come and aid us complete modifications to the train? Of course. What sort of craftsman do you have in mind? Let's see now. A goldsmith. I really need a goldsmith that's good at jewelry. Perhaps my greatest concern is keeping the train safe from enemy attack. Even with you all aboard to fend them off, it'll be over in an instant if they manage to get one good hit on the Cerulean tanks. According to our witnesses, the soldiers used lightning-based weapons, so I have a mind to install grounding rods. Would you happen to know a carpenter who could handle that? We do. He's the guy who helped the Hanu Hanu. We could ask Wookevu. Wookevu! A master craftsman from Okuhanu, eh? If they're willing, we'd be glad to have them. No objections from me, just be sure not to forget their traditional greeting. We'll need more than just a carpenter if we want to do this in a timely fashion. We've got a lot of equipment that needs moving. Heavy equipment. I don't suppose you know anyone up for the task? No. Perhaps Zamuru could help? Zamuru would be perfect. We'd be hard-pressed to find folks stronger than the Yakhul. I'm sure he'd be willing to help. You're friends with the Yakhul? I'll be damned. We'll not want for strength with help like that. Now, next, I'd like to outfit the train with some powerful weaponry of its own. Like it or not, the soldiers will be riding their flying vessels. We need countermeasures to deal with them. That's true. I, for one, can't use magic. Nor am I handy with a firearm like my brother. Any idea for ranged weapons we can use? Ballistas is a good idea. Guns is a good idea. Ballistas. I'm gonna go ballista. Ballistas, eh? While they'd be powerful, it seems to me it'd take too long to reload between shots. If there was some sort of ballista that could reload quickly, then they might work. But weapons aren't exactly my expertise. Perhaps I can be of assistance. The Crystarium employed etheric cannons for its defense. I see no reason why the design couldn't be adopted to your train. While I do not conceive myself, I know the design. It should be possible to build them here, provided we have the requisite materials and skilled smiths. Wow, that sounds like something Funjantine can help with. What are these materials we need? The barrel can be fashioned from any type of metal, so long as it's highly conductive to ether. To power the cannons, we will require fire aspect crystals of the highest purity. Fire crystals, eh? Might be as the miners over at the springs can help us with that. Then if we leave the crystals and smiths in everyone's hands, I shall get started drawing up the schematics. Right then, I'll secure us the smiths. Right then, I'll secure us the smiths. In the meantime, can you deal with the equipment? Shenza is in charge of supply, so it might be good to talk to him about it first. Well, I think we've set for a plan. Thanks for the consultation. Now let's get this train dressed up and give her a proper farewell she deserves. Also, the fire aspect crystals add to the explosion as well, because they're inherently explosive probably, I guess. Hehe, the plan's coming together. To make good speed, I'm going to try and enlist some more help from among our friends back in Yakhul. I'll leave the materials in your care. I think I saw Shenza to the southeast. Shenza, get over here. I need to talk to you. Shenza, old buddy, old pal. I need your incredible wisdom. Hey, Shenza. That should be enough lumber for the armor. What else do we need? Wooden armor? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you? Wood armor? Etheric cannons? Interesting. I have an idea where we can get the conductive metal, so I'll take care of that. I'm not so sure about the fire crystals, though. Might be best if you spoke directly with a miner. Can I leave that to you? I don't see any children over here, but okay. I had to make the joke. Great! You're friends with Ayeta, aren't you? One of the best miners around. If anyone can get you the crystals you're after, it's her. She's a miner? She had a bow. I thought she was like a hunter. If I'm thinking of the right person, I think I am. You know, it's the lady, right? That's friends with Erenville. I'm not attacking you. You don't need to attack me. Please, no. I don't want to deal with cacti. I saw what the MTG one is. A blimmin' 1,000 needles attacking as a 10,007. Oh, Notta, what brings you around these parts? Yeah, I need some fire aspect crystals. The purest fire crystals, you say? I think I've heard tell about them before, but what's that about? What was that about? Now I remember. Cerule and Alice. You can find them to the south of town. They actually ingest fire crystals and keep them in their gut, if you can believe it. If you want the purest crystals, though, you'll have to go after the oldest, toughest Alice. Nothing you can't handle, right? I'll show you where you can find some to hunt. Looking forward to seeing why Erenville thinks so highly of you. I'm very, very sorry about this attempt at a vaguely country accent. It's not very good, but it's the best I can do. Just got told that it was terrible. It's the best I can do. I'm not a voice actor. And I put in the title... Well, I didn't put it in the title, but I put it in the tweet that it would be terrible voices. So if you came into this expecting good voices, then you can't read. Okay? You can't read. I'm going to continue doing this, even though I'm hearing somebody laughing right now. There's quite a lot of fiery wildlife in these parts. We'll think it's due to the ceruleum. But no one can say for sure. Since it's not often that you see the bigger dominant sort, and that's what you need. What you'll have to do is hunt down a few of their kind. Establish yourself as a threat that's known to draw out the leader. I can hear you laughing. Stop laughing. That's the spirit. While you're on the hunt, I'll keep watch nearby to make sure no hapless travelers come stumbling in. Oh, God, I need to get away from this place quickly so that I don't have to do this voice anymore. God. Stop! Look, you can't do too much better. I can... Right, sorry. As I have an argument with my mom about how my voice is incredible. Oh, these things. I thought it'd be the little bomb people. Maybe these are the evolved forms. Wow, that does a lot of damage. I need to focus that a bit more. Oh, is this a big boy? It is. I've used all my big damage on the other guy though. Do you ever wonder where, like, accents come from? So you know how, like, there's a load of American accents? But, like, in the scheme of things, in, like, the scheme of the world, they have... the vast majority of those Americans, like, they haven't been there for that long. So how did they develop their accent? Was it just that, like, somebody started speaking wrong and people liked it, and so... not wrong, different, and people liked it, and so they just kept with it? Amazing, you dealt with the beast in no time. Okay, that's horrendous. Amazing, nope, I can't do it anymore. You dealt with the beasts in no time at all. I've literally lost the voice I tried. You need the crystals delivered to Shensa? I'll see it gets there. Why? I could just do it. I'm going there next, aren't I? These fire crystals are for the train, aren't they? I heard your plans to enter the dome. I want to thank you for going to such lengths to stop these invaders. And though he'd grumble if he knew I was asking this, please take care of Ellen Shapaya. Anyway, I'd best be on my way. And you as well. In case you're going to meet her, I saw Wuklamat heading for the station. Oh, God. I've never laughed as much as when somebody laughs and you're like, you know that when someone laughs, you just get infected by it. Boom! 1 etheric current. There can't be that many, right? Okay, I have to do this while I'm up here, though. Are you telling me I can't get to the top of this thing? There's no way. Come on. Come on. I want to do my bit. Okay. The bit is not worth me taking all the time going over here. Listen here, Simba. All that the light touches is yours. But what about that dark place? We don't talk about that dark place. That's where we sent all the hyenas. Oh, look at that. Obviously, people are doing all of the things. That's cool. Hunt mark. Yeah, those things. Listen here, partner. I can't do this voice very well. Shenza told me you got the crystals for him. Good work. I've just returned from looking for extra help. We'll see in a moment who answered the call. All will be in readiness for them when they arrive. Damn it, I'm idle for a moment, and all I can think about is my home. Keep your chin up, Erenville. We'll be on our way soon, and we'll find your mother. It'll be good to see her after all these years. There's so much I'd like to ask her about her time together with Papa. Oh, she'll talk your ears off once my mother starts. There's no stopping her. I wouldn't want it any other way. Right, let's return to helping where we can. The real work begins when the extra hands arrive. Right, I think this is a good place for me to just quickly go to the toilet. I will be right back after these short messages. Wait. Put that all up. Screw all of that, there's a cutscene. Never mind, there's a cutscene. Never mind. I was being so smooth with that. I thought it was a genius. Oh, Mablu's here. Have you ever thought that these kind of look like the Attack on Titan things? Thank you for making the trek here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting so many of you. Since the attack on Dawntrail, I've been wondering if there was aught I could do to help. So when I heard about the upcoming operation from Val Connor, I leapt at the chance to do my part. Peace will be restored, and then we can all enjoy a nice cup of mezcal. This is our home, and we'll do whatever it takes to keep it safe. While I assist with the efforts here, High Luminary Cthulhu does the same in the capital. I'm truly grateful. With all of us working together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. Let's get to it, my friends. He didn't do the formal thing, the formality thing. He's learning. He's learning. Oh, I'm doing the hand dicking thing. Let's get to it. Everybody's here together. We're helping. We're mining a piece of wood for some reason. Look at that sunset. We're all eating some food. We're all together in happiness. Except that guy who's been a bit of a loner. What do you want? What do you want? Oh, look, there's a goblin. So it's a moblin. They're completely different species. Do we know what's under the head? We do, because there's the ones that don't wear helmets. No, wait, you still don't see their face. Sorry, I've got this cat that I'm dealing with here, off screen. You slept like that, Alice A. Erenville? That's a bit much. Look, either I need you to relax. Alright, everyone, that'll do. That'll do. Boom, boom. Now that you've done your part, leave it to us to leave it to us to finish mounting the armor and cannons, and have yourself a well-earned rest. Thank you all for answering the call. No need to thank us now. No need for thanks now. Whenever you need help, just give us a holler. Estinian didn't help. Indeed, we must all do our part when our nation is in peril. Who's this guy? Why is he wearing almost nothing? Here, we love Taral and we love you, Val Wuklamat. I feel like there's something going between those two. I love you all too. Your kindness and goodwill will not be in vain, this I promise. It's the Hanu Hanu. You think if the Hanu Hanu lived here, they would lose their feathers? I mean, ostriches live in Australia. Australia's pretty hot and they don't lose their feathers. Except for, I guess, in certain spots. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the toilet. Now I'll be right back. After a word from our sponsor. Jerry's kettle corn chips. Buy them now. Whew. How are the adverts? Chat, how was the adverts? We're back. Thank you for the help. Thank you again for all your help. Wouldn't have been able to finish so quickly without you. Go and rest up, friend. We won't be long before the train's ready. From here on out, we won't stop working until the train's ready. If you have any preparations, now would be a good time to see to them. The boarding call will come before you know it. Is that you're starting the final area, you may as well get ready. Right, we're starting this. We have about 40 minutes left, which is enough to do a dungeon. So if we start a dungeon, we can do it and we can finish it. It's very likely, though, that the aftermath of said dungeon we won't be able to do.
Right, we're just about done with the modifications, but I have to stress that we cannot afford a test run.
God, I love your voice. I love this character.
It's fine. We understand and accept the risks. We have faith in you and your craft.
Yeah, can we bring more than just a small squad with us? This yacht cool's
I'm sure
probably pretty
everything will
strong.
go to plan. With all the hard work everyone's put in, it
Who's
couldn't be
this?
otherwise.
Who's this guy? He's obviously gotten hurt because he's got a chest injury or of some repute. Why the hell is he still helping us?
Finished at last.
Finished at last. I've used wood for some reason as a defensive thing on a metal train. Because you know, lightning doesn't set fires at all. I like that. There's no need to do that, but I like it.
Behold, the pinnacle of locomotive engineering, the Dawn Blazer.
Nice. I like the guns. Oh, I hope I get to control those in a minigame.
Amazing!
I really hope I get to control those in a minigame.
Yep, she's been fitted with wooden armor and a crystal grounding rod to mitigate the effects of lightning. Naturally, we had to overhaul the engine so it could handle the extra weight.
Overclock it.
I also had her outfitted with the ferric cannons, the better to contend with enemy forces. And as they're modelled upon those used at the Crystarium,
I like the
can
design of
attest
these.
to
I
their
like the little
potency.
eyes.
So, what do you reckon?
What do you
Given
reckon?
the tight turnaround, I'd say we did a damn good job.
I reckon we did a bang up job. That's the toughest locomotive I've ever seen. I've only seen 2. I'm surely I
Glad
saw
she's
one
to
in
your liking.
Galleon.
I hate to let go of such a beautiful piece of machinery, but I know you'll give her a proper send-off for us.
Yep. 07.
At the risk of spoiling the mood, we should probably get moving.
Yeah. They'll probably
Yep.
be.
You won't get far if you let them pummel you from the air, but you'll be safe enough once you reach the tunnel.
They can't shoot us. We're too fast for them.
in that case, I will conceal the train with a spell once everyone is on board. It should last long enough for us to reach the tunnel unnoticed.
That's pretty handy. I love these Hanu. They're always
So
smiling.
everyone, are we ready?
I am ready.
We've done all we can. Rest is up to you.
I won't let you down.
I won't let you down. Yeah, sure, let's go.
All aboard!
All aboard. Who's this guy? I keep seeing him. Should I know who that guy is? This guy seems like I should know him. Also, what happened to those guys that were at the coronation thing that were looking around shifty-like? One of them looked like they were the brother of one of the Native American chief. Oh god, that would be scary. Imagine a train coming out of nowhere. Please let me operate the gun.
We should arrive at the dome in no time at all.
Please let me operate the gun.
But not before we're spotted, I expect. Stay alert.
Please let me pilot the gun. Put me on the gun.
Here we go.
Yes! Put me on the gun.
Stand fast, everyone.
Put me on the gun. Oh, come on. Yes! Bam! Got one! Don't get cocky, kid. It doesn't make sense that I'm on the gun. Why aren't you using the gun on your weapon? What? Oh, because it's lightning based.
They switched to firearms.
Oh, that's genius. Oh, I see what they're doing there. Abandon the train. Cut the train off. Cut the train off. It'll make us faster. Come on, Alice. Come on, Alice. We should have put more than 2 guns on this thing. Hey, that's a me. Yes, I'm so good. Ooh, bubble shield.
Erinville, I need you to take over for me.
You have a sword. You have a sword. Next one. Next one. That's another one. Down. On the line. Let's get out of here. Boys and girls. Jump on it. Jump on it. Hey, got ya. It's a shame we made those cannons just for them to die. Here's our welcome. I hope it's giving you an explosive. No, I couldn't think of a joke. Did it even destroy the gate?
Oh, that was too close.
I don't think that destroyed the gate.
Still alive, Erinville?
Mostly.
You guys a lag? Did it destroy the gate? I'm not 100%. Look at the gate. I need to see if there's a hole in it. Okay, there is. Okay. I swear when I saw that explosion, when you looked past it, there wasn't a hole in the thing.
At last, the enemy stronghold. We should hurry before they can regroup.
It's a freaking awesome looking stronghold. Look at those guns. And they look like tanks. They look like they can be moved. I am disappointed we didn't get to play a video game where we shot them out of the sky. You've got the things for it, because you've done it for the Golden Saucer event thing. We have half an hour. Is that enough to do a dungeon? It's gotta be, right? NPCs. I want Alice. I mean, I guess I could have Kryl as well. That's more thematic.
I stand ever ready.
Oh, he needs to be the healer, of course. Sorry, Kryl. I just prefer Alice. And I know technically you're part of the story, but like, it's fine. Ooh, robot dogs. Oh, they're not robot dogs. They're not nearly robot dogs. They're just like regular mutated dogs. That's fine, but it's not as cool. It's time to make them pay. Wooklamat, Wooklamat, Wooklamat. Red attack, spin attack, super attack. Okay, now we kill this one. I don't underestimate you. Nobody underestimates you. Well, a lot of people have underestimated you. Okay, I think this needs to be turned down a bit, just for this bit. Just by like 20%. The reason I've done that is just because I wanted you to be able to hear me over that sound. Because to be honest, sometimes I can't even hear myself over this sound. So yeah. Artificial IntelliGuard. Combat mode initiated. Red shot? That's not fair. Is Alice one-on-one-ing one of these? It kind of feels like she is. But I think that's just a perspective thing. Wow, I actually lined that up pretty well this time. That's a rarity for me. Technically, once there's 2 enemies, you shouldn't do any AoEs, because AoEs are actually worse if you... It's actually not damage efficient, because you're lowering your damage by more than you're gaining from hitting 2 people. That's me getting at myself there. No one is saying that. Enemy sighted. R7 sentries prepare to engage. Are those the R7s? They look like people on bikes. Is it just them on bikes? Are we fighting? We're fighting them on bikes. What? Why did they run forward through that? Was there a, could you be quick enough to get onto like over here? Is it a spin around? It was. I knew that that's what they do. Look, there's no denying that these kinds of bikes look cool. There's no denying it. But goddamn, do they feel a bit jarring in this world? But then again, we had the Alligans and they did very similar things, so it's not too weird. And a lot of the Garlean stuff was like pseudo like technology, like Magitech stuff that was effectively modern weaponry, if not more advanced. Go on, do your attack. Oh no, they do a spin because they're hovering. You know what? I'm just going to focus one guy, even though it's not technically the right thing to do. I don't think it'll get us killed. I mean, it could get us killed, but I don't think it will. Mate, I don't have enough to cast a spell, so stop outlining it. I made a mistake. I overcommitted. I don't need to be told that I overcommitted over and over again. I also didn't put my damage over time on, but I don't think it matters as much unless I'm in a boss fight. I think the logic behind the damage over time is it's good on the long run, but more importantly, it's very useful for when there's parts in a boss where they're like untargetable, you know, with damage. Intruder detected. Initiating extermination protocol. Electro wave. This will deal damage to everybody within the vicinity. Enhance. Beware the wing blade. Oh, I see. Oh, that's such a cool way. That is such a cool way. I'm not gonna lie, that's a really cool boss idea. Dispatch, okay, that one. Aerial bombardment. That's fine. I could also have gone over there, that's fine. It's... Okay, that's interesting. I know the mechanic. I'm just not very good at figuring it out quickly. Okay, that was my own fault, but I think I'm fine. I think I actually dodged it. Okay. Oh, oh. Oh. Okay, I understood that as well. I was just panicking.
Just the beginning.
Oh, he's still got the wings. Okay, so he's going to move to there, and then he's going to swing around. So we're good in the middle. Yeah, I thought we were. Okay, that's simple once you figure it out. The rest of it is just spatial awareness. Making sure to look around you. For those kinds of things. Which seems pretty self-explanatory. They'll have to try harder than that. Fending. What's fending? Have a look at these. I don't think I'll ever get any use out of them, but I like the mechanical stuff. Alert, alert, intruder detected, engaging defensive turrets. That was shit. Boom, boom. How dare you hear me with defensive turrets that are the generic sort of round balls with a gun on them. Don't you know they're my favourite kind of blimmin' generic droid? It's just simple and effective. Just a circle with a blimmin' a gun on it. No problem with that. I don't think we need to waste our special attack on that. We will waste our whatever this point bar is, the key points, discipline points. That was actually the perfect time to kill them, because I exactly have all of these and 50 energy. I mean, the 50 energy is like nothing really. Casting. When have I ever shown game that I'm a caster? Okay, it wasn't perfect because I was dealing with more than one enemy. Yeah, more than one enemy. But luckily, these enemies are almost dead. There's still 3 of them though. So it's still worth me doing this. I've never taken one of those. I wonder how strong it is. Nope, no. Oh, I can't cancel it. Oh well. May as well hit them with a second attack after the fact. Mean. That's not much of a scatter shot when it's literally only going into me. I guess the tank as well, but like, if you're attacking the tank, you're effectively not attacking anyone. Oh, we're being shot. I didn't even check that there was one in the middle until the very last second, and I still got it. I like this. This is like the Near Automata one, but a load more forgiving. And actually fun to play, you know? Maybe that's a hot take. I found the Near Automata ones well too complicated to ever have any fun with them. I mean, I liked them being in this world. That was a cool idea. There's no denying that, but I just didn't find them hugely fun. What do you reckon the final enemy's gonna... Oh, it's gonna be a big one of these. Already I know what the final enemy is. It's one of these things. Alice, you're tanking. You're not supposed to be tanking. Oh, so they do have non-lightning based weaponry. I guess they had guns. We saw them use them. But other than that, like, I didn't know if they actually had elemental weaponry of different elements. But it makes sense for them to have fire stuff. A lot of robots in this also just have access to fire. In fact, that's normally the go-to first one. Incendiary wing. Boom. Next. You didn't send any of these troops out when you were fighting us before. What's with the change of heart to blimmin' these? More casting stuff. Oh, that looks scary. Well, what do we have here? Another hunk of metal for the scrap pile. Don't say that. Intruder detected. Initiating purge protocols. First, I will use an attack that hits everybody that the other person also used. But mine looks different. Search and destroy. Okay. 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 I like this. I like this a lot. This is very, very fun. Oh, I can start attacking you now, mate. Restricting movement. Electro fencing activated. Genius. I love it. I like that a lot. What's this thing that he puts these wings on him that Grahatian does? Initiating raise protocols. What? I was supposed to hit with a movement ability? That sounds complicated. Oh, fuck. Frick. Okay, okay, okay. I'm dodging again, I'm dodging again, I'm dodging again. I dodged a third time. Is that supposed to scare me? That was nothing. Nope. I missed the timing on that. I'm never gonna get the timing on that correct. I know, before anyone says, you don't have your blooming damage over time on. I know. It's on now. Three, two, one. I'll take the shot. Cool. It doesn't give me a vulnerability stack, so I'm fine with taking the shot. Okay, that's a bit of annoyance. I don't think I got shot with any of these. I don't agree with this. I don't think I got shot with any of those. But they're being very, very like lenient. I feel like in a normal one, like all of those attacks would have vulnerability stacks on them of some variety. Or they do like half my health, which it's been doing like a quarter. Huh? That was too easy. I like that they're here because I'm actually not going to be using them. Let me have a look at this. Yeah. Damn it. Power the cross bridge and release the beasts. We can stop them there. Do they really think this would deter us? I wonder who the authoritarian voice is. Do you think it's her brother? Or do you think it's maybe like the sage that got like brought back to life or something? Or like someone else who was a loyal follower of his or something? I don't know. It doesn't sound very much like him. I guess I've just never heard him saying the word like damage. He seemed like a bit more philosophical with the stuff he said. I don't know. Maybe I'm just completely wrong. Why is he like scared though? Don't you want to prove yourself in front of your, well, to your little sister who loves you dearly? Well, I'm sure loved you before. She definitely admired you. She definitely admired you. If I could speak.
Now I'll show you.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm sure there was actual love there. Maybe it was one-sided love. I wonder if there was ever a point where they actually had like a proper brother-sister relationship of like actual love. And then maybe there was a point where the expectations of the world, or like his inferiority complex just got the better of him, and he lost any love that he had. Send in the reinforcements. The commander will not tolerate failure. That's 100%. You see what I mean? That's not him.
You underestimate me.
Unless the commander is somebody higher up than him. But he wouldn't be... He would be the top, right? You'd assume. So why are they saying the commander? I knew that didn't sound like him. God, all my attacks don't feel like they have like a huge effect. Obviously because they've got like 5 times the amount of health that a normal enemy would have, maybe even more. Except for one of my attacks. That attack actually feels like it does damage. And it's this one here. I understand it might be like the big climactic attack. Definitely feels like it. Although I say that and then it actually doesn't do very well, of course, knowing my luck. Oh god damn it, they keep killing the one I'm aiming at. Which is cool and all, but it means I can't charge up even more. Bracelet of aiming. I need to go through my inventory and just take everything that's something I would never use. Purging hostiles, resistance futile. You're not getting out of this. This AoE is also hitting you. Sure, it's only me doing the AoE, but you're still getting it. Come on. Oh look, Wooklamat's actually thinking about it now. Maybe because I was like getting the aggro enough that they decided to move away. It's the only one doing all those attacks. I'm focusing it down. Screw the actual strategy. Or what actually is the optimal thing to do. I don't like this guy. Oh, I added the wrong blimmin' symbol. Hit him with the flip attack. Hit him with the 2-shot attack. I call it the before and after. Because before I do my slashes, you're alive. And after, maybe not so much. No, I call that because it's before, after there's 2 attacks, you know. Oh, who's this? Oh, is this going to be the nurse mother? That such a serious breach should be allowed, but it ends here. Xander the Snake Skinner. Am I supposed to know who this guy is? I don't recognize him. Is that bad? Oh, is he the bandit? Is he the bandit we defeated? This is their leader? Something's not right about that. You truly believe you're a match for me? The audacity. I refuse to believe any leader is called the Snake Skinner. Salt Blade Saber. Okay. You've cut off half of the area. Oh. Zuljar will have your head on the spike. There's got to be a second phase. This guy is pretty pathetic. I mean, even that, pretty pathetic. Wait, you're doing damage to me. It's not adding vulnerability stacks? What are you doing? See, this dude is too easy to kill. There is no way he's the final boss, or that he doesn't have like a second form. I mean, we have been shown that they can get up from the dead. How could you? Ugh. We didn't do it. We didn't do it. That's a blimmin' Death Star. Oh, he's back. Alright, no more games. It's the same as Rajol Jar. That was no resurrection magic. I call upon the soul of the serpent, the great devourer. Give me strength to destroy our enemies. You'll pay for the souls you made me waste. He looks more like a snake than man now. I'll tear you limb from limb. Synth Sleen. Nah, there's a round 2 as well. There's a round 3. What is this? Slash? Slash? Oh, that's so cool! Okay, so here, this one. So cool! Oh, damn, that's cool! He literally slithers! Oh, I wish you were more... You're a cool snake boss. I wish you were better. Why did I take damage? Why? Okay. I was misunderstanding what was happening. Oh, please don't. Oh, I'm gonna fight him as snake skin again. Bring it on. I didn't understand. I should have figured it out after the first one. Wow, even with the defensive buff I had, it did that much damage? I'm gonna try and rush through him as fast as I can. Come on, die quicker. I wonder if this first phase has less health than some bosses. Oh. God, that did a lot to me, and we were not getting healed particularly well there. Which, I don't think is a problem with our healer. I think that's actually just supposed to be a scary... Come on. Die now. Round 2, let's go. Enveloped in a gentle light, the pulse of life comes back to him. I am no longer Xander the snake skinner. I am Xander the snake man. I call upon the soul of the serpent, the great devourer. Give me the strength to destroy our enemies. You'll pay for making me waste so many souls. Do the cool snake thing. Yes. It's so cool. Makes me wish your character was more of a thing. Okay. Okay. So whatever the tail is, he does a whip. Got it. I got it. Cool. I know, I should have been attacking then, but I just wanted to make sure I didn't fail at that. That I could figure out where he's doing his attack. You reckon his screech is his AoE now? Yeah, it is. Cool. You're so cool doing this! Alright, let's get it over with. You're so cool for doing that! You're a really cool boss! The fact that I have no lore about you is so annoying, because you're really cool. Wait, no, wait, you're doing a back attack. I was born at night, but it wasn't last night, I'll tell you that much. Boom. Okay, so I have to beat them after they revive, that's all. That's not horrendously hard to do. Hey, we did it. Hey, Guile's here too. Right, treasure chest. Vanguard War Axe. Let's have a look at it. Never mind, that's something of slaying. I thought it said War Axe. Oh, I did get a War Axe. Let me have a look at the War Axe. Why do they take my clothes off? It looks okay. Put all this stuff on that I got that was better. I didn't get anything better. I thought those equipments would be better. I thought that Earring of Slaying would be better. I'm not saying I'm gonna farm that.
Was not the home that I had left behind.
Ooh, is this the final area?
There was no
Ooh.
mistaking we had reached to Yasulani. And yet...
They literally turned it
to
into like a
thoroughly
police
unlike
state.
my memories, the lands of my childhood had changed beyond imagining.
It hasn't even been that long. Couple of days?
To where had I returned? We tread on, the darkened skies above a mirror to my heart, clouded with fear and uncertainty.
What the hell is that huge thing? That's awesome.
How bizarre. This cannot be Yasulani, can it?
Yasulani. Got it. Zactural. Heritage found. It's the mothership. If I stop here, it won't be a problem, right? I hope it won't. Anyway, I'm going to stop it here anyway. I hope everybody had a good time with this. I hope that everybody had fun. I hope everybody's liking the story. I hope everyone liked that snake boss. I will see you again on Monday to do whatever we want. Probably playing the Bazaar. Wednesday to do some more Baldur's Gate, probably dying in a fight or losing repeatedly to Gortash or something. And more of this, whatever this is. Until then, I hope you have a good weekend. I hope Sarah Robe 24, the person who followed me, I hope that you had fun watching the stream and that I didn't come across as too confrontational, but I tried to play it nice. I don't know. Anyway, bye.